So I'm want to start with one that is, so we sometimes talk about upregulating and downregulating. So when you're in sympathetic arousal, that's obviously mobilization. And in those cases, what you want to do is you want to downregulate your nervous system, aka calm, right? Come back into calm center. When you're in a shutdown space, you want to upregulate a little bit. You want to be able to bring in a little bit of safe sympathetic activation to start to be able to function again, right? So just a couple of small practices that can be used for both of these spaces. So we're going to start with something called self-havening. So what you're going to do is you're just going to cross your hands, like left hand on right shoulder, right hand on left shoulder, and you're just going to kind of rub down your arms all the way to your elbows. So nice and slowly. It's a really self-soothing touch. And it's bilateral stimulation. So this is stimulating both sides of your body, which helps to increase the connection between your right and left hemisphere. Self-touch is great for boosting your oxytocin and also serotonin too, I think. So this is just a really great way if you're feeling, and also rather than closing our eyes, oftentimes when we're activated, we want to close our eyes. Just look around the room a little bit. Just start to notice what you see as you're doing this. This is called orienting, right? This is called orienting into the present, right? Bringing yourself back into your body and into your space. So, and just allow you, like, look around, maybe allow your gaze to just, and you're continuing to stroke your arms as you're doing this. Just allow your gaze to land on something and just really notice it, something maybe you've never noticed before, right? This is a really simple practice for coming back into the present. Okay, and actually orienting can be really good if you're feeling shut down as well. It helps to look up, open your eyes and look up. We just want to like, shut down, close our eyes, go into our cocoon. So that's a start. That's self-havening and orienting. And then there's something called butterfly tapping. So if you just bring your hands back up to your shoulders, crossed again, and just alternate tapping left and right. So this is butterfly tapping, again, bilateral stimulation. This can be used for calming, or it can be, so for down-regulating or up-regulating, right? So if you're feeling a little shut down, you can just do this tapping, just waking up your body a little bit, right? This is a really nice, gentle way to bring a little bit of sympathetic activation, okay? So that's just tapping back and forth. You can do it on your chest, you can do it on your shoulders, just as long as your wrists are crossed somehow, okay? That's nice. How does that feel? Oh, you're muted. You're nodding.
Yeah, I'm feeling calm.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so the third practice we're going to do, I call it waking up your body. And it's basically just tapping on your arms. So you're going to extend one arm in front of you. And you're going to use the other hand and just basically start at your pinky and just like literally tap, 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 tap. So tap all the way up to your shoulder and then down to your ring finger. This is kind of along meridian lines. EFT tapping is based on the Chinese medicine meridian system, as you know, Jaclyn. And so this is just tapping along those lines and just waking up your body a little bit. So again, safe sympathetic activation. So then you can flip your hand and do it on the opposite side of your arm. Up and down, up and down. And then once that feels good and done, I always encourage people to just drop your arms and just really take a second to notice the difference between the two sides of your body, right? Is there a different sensation in your arm that you were tapping versus your arm that was the tapper? So just noticing that. And then you can go ahead and do that on the other side. We don't have to do it, but you can go ahead and do that on the other side of your body as well. And you can do it on your legs too, actually standing up and tapping from basically your groin area all the way down to your ankle and back up again. And that's just a little bit of, like I said, sympathetic activation, wakes you up, gets you going. I love to do this at like my 3 o'clock. I'm trying to stay off the caffeine. So I'd like to do that at my 3 o'clock sort of boost me up.
Yeah, I can feel more aliveness on the side that I tapped compared to the side that I didn't.
Yeah, I noticed some tingliness on my left side and it feels lighter. It feels like I'm kind of floaty on my left side too, which is nice.